Hello, this is Sage, the Balloon Sage, and welcome to the second entry in my big balloon alphabet series, featuring the D, the E, and the F models. Last week we created the A, B, and C, so if you want to watch that lesson, you can find a link in the description below. Once again, I'm teaching 3 models in 1 video, and the rules for the balloon letters are the same. 1. I had to design them to be rigid and sturdy, perfect for incorporating into decoration. 2. Each letter must be 16 to 18 inches in height. And 3, of course the biggest self-imposed challenge, each letter must use only 2 balloons. We begin with the D model, and 2 350s inflated about 3/4 of the way each. Now you'll notice that these letters are all 350s. In fact, you're going to need 6, 2 for each one. And the last 3 had 260s in it. This one, I just love the style of the all 350s, so that's what I went with. And of course, they're much bigger that way. So we begin with 2 pinch twists, about that size. 1, that'll hold with the friction, and 2, and tie it together. And be careful when you twist these, because when you're using 350s and you're making tight pinch twists, it'll want to leak on you all the time. So just pull it back when you're twisting it, and that should help. So now we're going to make a 6-finger cylinder twist. Measure it out, grab, there we go, and that's going to be this portion right here. Oh, this. Now we're going to make a big pinch twist, like the biggest pinch twist ever. Just like that, and that's going to be the corner. Now we're going to measure out 16 fingers, so 4 hand lengths, 1, 2, 3, 4, very simple, mark it off. And this portion should be a little bit soft, a little bit bent, because it's going to be the curved portion of the D. And once you get down to the 16, you're going to just pop off. But leave a tail on here, because this has to be tied in afterwards, right into that portion. Okay, on to the next balloon. You can see it's going to connect right here, so another set of those pinch twists. 1, friction sustained, and 2. Careful. Alright. As you can see, we're just going to tie that right into the center. You want to really jam it in there. Make sure it's very tight. Get that center right in there. Pull down. Okay. And just tie it in. There you go. Going to be making another 4 hand length cylinder twist. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Mark it off. Some more. And bend. Another bent portion. And we're going to make another one of those big old pinch twists. Look at that sucker. Yeah. And of course we're going to end. Now, I like to do a 7-finger cylinder twist, but to keep it easy, let's just do another 6-finger. I just like that kind of stylized look of 7. But that's alright. Okay, almost done. We tie this portion into this portion. Right in the center. Going to have a tendency to go out this way, so we're going to end with a tiny pinch twist. This will also make it a little more stylized as well. Right here with this extra pinch. So push off, and this you can be real generous with how soft it is and give yourself a lot of air, a lot of slack. Actually, I'm going to make this a little smaller. Tie it off. And here's the thing. You're going to break this off and then tie it real tight all in there. That whole junction. And I do want to point out that the final pinch twist is actually on the inside. I had it on the outside throughout this whole video, but I switched it because I found just now that it works way better and will keep this part straight rather than it poking out this way. There is a reason, though, you may want to do that, because if you turn this around, like this, turn this around, plop this thing on your head, and you have a really simple but unique balloon hat, perfect for line work. Now that I've taught you the main techniques, which is basically just pinch twists and cylinder twists, it's time to speed up the balloon twisting. Now we move on to the E model, and you may notice some slight variations on the pinch twist, not just the colors here. It doesn't matter what tiny variations you put on it, there's one thing you're going to have to do, and that is breaking off. You see these 3 parts right here sticking off the E? That's 1 balloon. But it's okay, because I'll show you how I do it, and it's really not so bad. Create the 2 350 pinch twists, as we did before, a 6-finger cylinder twist, and another pair of pinch twists. Having deja vu, No, you're not. You're just making another 6-finger cylinder twist and ending, popping off, tying in, with another pair of those, looks like big lips trying to kiss you. Inflate your second balloon about halfway. Make one of those friction-sustained pinch twists and tie it directly into your pink first one. Put that on top, coming out one of the ends. Now you're going to push back from here. If you want to conserve this balloon, you've got to make three of these bars here. So what you do is you make approximately, I'd say, 6-7 fingers. Just depends on how much. If you have 360s, this will be a breeze, but I'm with 350s. So. Okay, now pop off. And here's the technique, of course. You tie it off so you have this next piece while holding this. So it's a whole cluster around here. And we tie off here. Ooh, that's tight. But you got it. Okay. Now we're going to take this and tie it right into here. Okay. Again, we're going to push back and create a second. There's not quite enough air in here. You may need to inflate it a little more than halfway, but that's okay. Easily fixable. I'll re-inflate that. As long as you have this. Now I've re-inflated and tied off my final portion. And you know what? I'm gonna add a, we have a pinch twist up here. I'm gonna do it down here too. Why not? A little small friction sustained pinch twist, and tie that sucker right into the center. Carefully, of course. All right. She's a beaut. Just trim off those excess pieces right there. But that is your letter E. Finally, we arrive at the letter F, which is clearly the most stylized of the trio. There's a lot going on this one, but like the others, it's actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it. So, one last look. Now we're going to start with a 350 inflated about halfway, maybe even a little less, because there's a lot of pinch twists going on. You start off with kind of a small one, like that. And make 2 more in the vein of the ones we've made in the past couple minutes, that is. 2 more. Okay, we have a nice little trio of pinch twists at the top. Looking just like that. A little smaller. Okay, so this is going to be about 5 fingers each for the cylinder twist. About 5 fingers or so. And then again, just those pinch twists. Again, 5-finger cylinder twist. And you want to make sure that you have a lot of tail while you're doing this, because we want to put the puffball in. I think it's a really cute little addition. So one last set of pinch twists. Make sure you got the tail pushed back. There it is. Oh, stick that at the bottom. It's like a spinal cord. Okay, and make that puffball. There it is, the core of the F. It's that simple. Grab your final 350 and create a cylinder twist that's about 10 or 11 fingers in length and a little slack right at the end. Because we're going to put it, whoops, got to have those fast reflexes. We're going to put it in that little crown at the top and spin it around once just to make sure it's completely in there. And come around through the back. Okay. We're going to travel down, make 4 bubbles, and then tie them into those middle pinch twists with this portion going forward. Through the back, gently through the middle, just through the side. And you're going to push back and create a short, in contrast to this one, a short bar protruding from the front, from the middle. Tie off. And there it is. Thank you so much for joining me on this tutorial. I am having a blast with these letters, and because of the positive response of the initial ABC video, I will be doing the entire alphabet. So please like, please subscribe, and join me for the next video very soon.